So 3 weeks ago, I put a call out for people on Instagram to DM me if they had any stories that they wanted to be put into poetry. My inbox filled up pretty quickly, and a whole stack of poems came in, most sad, traumatic, tragic, pain-filled, covering topics from PTSD to chronic fatigue to infidelity to infertility, abortion, ostracization in church for being in a wheelchair, or gay, clergy suicide attempts, everything. And this is just a vlog on my reflections on those 3 weeks. It's something I've written down and put in my blog in writing, but I thought I'd throw a quick video up covering my 3 takeaways from this 21 days straight of writing. First is, no one is immune to loss. Every day passes is the day gone. Those days contain life-giving or traumatic circumstances. Kate Bowler suggests life's a chronic condition, and in many ways I think it is. Jesus said, "In this world you'll have trouble, but take heart, for I've overcome." We all live on the developing edge of loss and possibility. I think slowly befriending uncertainty and learning to live with loss and pain and suffering can definitely assist with our mental health. If we cannot integrate these things into our worldview or personal theology, we'll actually find ourselves going to unhealthy ways to cope. Number 2 is that, and this is kudos to poetry, poetry gives people permission to feel, right? Poetry is a profound purveyor of pain. It's the leading language of lament. It's a great holder of hope. It's a divine gift of healing to the heart. The more poetry I read, the more I write, the more place I see it has in the world. I'm not surprised that more than a quarter of the canonized Christian scriptures are poetry. 47% of the Psalms are Psalms of lament. More than prose or information, poetry is the ability to make people feel seen. Dr. Kurt Thompson, in his book The Soul of Shame, says that we all come into the world looking for someone that's looking for us, and that search never stops. And I think in a day and age where solutions are abundant, and poetry seldom offers a solution. Certainty sold from pulpits most Sundays, but what do you say of a God who meets you in the darkest hour of despair? Well, you echo Hagar's words in Genesis 16, "I have now seen the one who sees me." I believe that being seen is a precursor to reconciliation. And that includes healing. That includes restoration into who you really are. And poetry grants this permission. Finally, number 3, if you're still with me, this is a big one. The world needs highly empathetic men. Yeah? I'm going to read this because I don't want to miss any of this. Perhaps more than ever, with large-scale loss reminding us of how fragile we all are, we need the emotionally integrated, conscientious, and sensitive men of the world to step up. So several years ago, I interviewed Dr. Ted Zeff, a world-leading psychologist on raising highly sensitive boys, and he noted how different cultures treat boys and men with these traits. In some cases, they're esteemed. Parts of Asia, sensitive boys are esteemed. In other areas, for example, the West, they're seen as weak or soft, yet 15 to 20% of men have a nervous system that's wired this way. As I mentioned in my book, The Wrestle, I'm a highly sensitive person, a HSP, and I'm highly empathetic. And it's why I've been able to enter into people's stories through poetry, letting them know that they are seen and not alone. And I agree with Dr. Elaine Aron, the expert on highly sensitive people, that highly sensitive people must be given greater recognition in the West as the priestly advisors they are, whispering the wisdom of gentleness and care to the zealous and battle-weary warrior kings of the world, so that we can all survive to live another day. I'll be taking a small break from writing poetry as requested on Instagram, but if you do want to write to me, and this video finds you in time, you can find me there. I'll put my Instagram handle, which is David_Tensen, in the description. It's still open at the moment for anybody who wants to send me their story. Bless you. Thanks for reading. If you do want to share this video, feel free to subscribe if you want, if that's available on the platform you watch this. And I'll put the link to this article in the post as well. Bless you. Shalom.